Hey friendos, welcome back. Hey Pekavisi. This is it. This is our last day of Kirby stitching. This is the last one that I'm going to have time to do before I go back to work. I promise you that craft streams will not be ending. I just have to figure out how to go to work again, and obviously I will be engaged in working on afternoons during the week, so it'll probably switch over to weekends eventually when I get my shit together. But this is not an end, just a beginning. Hi, Grid. I panicked for a second. I thought you were still undressed. I was like, why are you coming out here? What do?
Gone.
Music's gone? That's weird. I thought I heard it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
I think the song just ended.
Might have just ended. It ended as you transitioned.
Yeah.
I was concerned.
I was just that good. I did it on purpose because I am a wonderful DJ. Alright, so technically, I suppose we will not be technically finishing the Kirbys today. I have a couple Kirbys that I am still working on. Hey, Dav. Is delete indeed. How sad, how tragic. Okay, so I finished without you several of them, and I will finish without you several more, but I have all of the why don't we just go through it? So I finished
Yes, however.
basically unhearable. Well, Grid will fix it. I have finished Yo-Yo. There we go. That's the word. And I have finished Chef. And I have finished Ninja. I was worried about Ninja. Ninja came out good. Good job, Ninja. Today we're going to finish up Jet. Thanks. I love these. I'm so happy about them. Is the music's going down when I'm talking? That's what's happening. Why is that happening? It's always been like that? I have never heard that. That's really annoying for me. Alright. Okay, I will just jank my own volume back down and it'll be fine. We're going to finish Jet. Okay, we have a little bit more to do on the tail. I did some artistic license in here. I don't know why I never heard it before, Grid.
Yeah, 100% all the time.
Okay, well that's fine. I just janked the volume down and I don't like hearing the music anyway because it does me a distract. Obviously the feats. Then we have Mirror Kirby, which is going to be a lot. It's going to be similar to Cutter. The one I wanted to do originally is the big swipe of mirror power that goes, it's probably the exact same like outline that they used for Cutter. So it comes up in a big swipe of rainbow. I had wanted to do that first, but I kind of chickened out and did this other little whatever, so I redid Mirror. So here's our redone Mirror, and then I have Mike, finally. Definitely cheated on this one just a little bit and looked up somebody else's perler bead pattern because this one was kicking my ass, and my level of inspiration was just out the bottom of the toilet. Just gone. Just gone. Alright, so what I want to do right now, I want to mount all these in hoops before we actually get to any sewing. I want to mount all these in hoops. I want to go at them with the pinking shears, and then I want to fray check them so that we can come back later and kind of work on the backing as we go. You might be able to see, you might not. I have some of them, the ones that I'm not going to get rid of because I like them too much, on the side of my bookshelf. They're kind of small. Thank you, Vanna Grid. Or would it be Vanna Monkey? Man, I'm so thankful for all of you guys. This has been a really interesting learning experience for me. It was really fun. I feel like I met a lot of neat people doing this. Got a lot of positive feedback from it that I wasn't really expecting. I've had a lot of fun doing cross-stitch, and this year has just been very hard, and the last couple months were very hard to look forward to, and these were the cross-stitch streams until we got to the end and I got a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit burnt out. These were a real reason to look forward to the week as opposed to, you know, just ending up at Friday and going, how did it get here? Alright, that's about good for that one.
Modify volume model limit.
Oh. I know not, Grid Monkey. Truly, I know no thing. Oh, this one's a little close to the edge here. Unfortunate, but still probably okay. Woo! As long as I don't pull all of it out. Alright, I have one more hoop. I gotta have one more hoop. Excuse me. I might not have one more hoop. Damn. Well, apparently I'm out of hoops. Again. Well, I actually just am one short, because I have hoops. I have all of these guys in hoops, so I am one single hoop short. I hoopn't. Aw, thanks, Pekavisti. Gross. Come on. I wish I had discovered pretzel rocks a lot earlier. We wouldn't have listened to so many hours of Minecraft. But that's okay, it was relaxing. Perhaps to a fault. Only fell asleep a little. Why is it always hot on the days that I need to do this in the afternoon? Also, I left my pad in a basket. In the basket from last week, bringing it upstairs. So now it's all bendy. The banana. Ew feelings, exactly. Gross. I don't know what happened to my other bottle of Freight Check. Because this is not the one that I had. Alright, so we've got that one. So weird. I thought we had this like
We did with Spotify and everything. Yeah.
I thought we had used pretzel rocks here the other week. Like the other week we were inside. The last week we were inside, rather. I don't know. Hey, Mitchoff! I'm out of Kirby's. These are my last Kirby's. But also, I'm going back to work. And so I'm not going to be able to do Monday after, or Wednesday after. I'm not going to be able to do weekday afternoons anymore. So my goal was to have the Kirby's wrapped up at the end of this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to physically finish both of these, well, all three of these, in the time it's going to take us to stream, or in the time that I am allowing myself the time to stream. So we're going to be done with Kirby's. I'm definitely going to come back for craft streams. I'm sorry, you guys are probably going to hear this about 400 times today. Definitely going to come back for craft streams, but they're going to look a little different. They're going to be different times. Is that? Yeah, that's the dark purple. And we're probably going to explore some different mediums also. I want to get into candle making. I want to do some other things. Grid has started getting the garage in order so we can do garage projects. I know. I'm happy to go back to work, but I'm also sad to kind of... Well, I guess I'm happy to be done with this project, because I think I was a little bit too gung-ho about it in the beginning, and I definitely burn out towards the end. When we got to the end, I just didn't want to make any of these patterns. It's not that I didn't enjoy sitting here stitching, because I definitely always have, but making the patterns just got to be a fucking drag. I guess we can start here. God, I need to use a different needle. This needle, I hate. This needle is bad. Got like a burr on the tip of it, and I keep getting it caught. I can feel it! Who knows? Maybe my job will let me stream from work on Wednesday afternoons. Never gonna happen. That's not gonna be reality. Hey, Jaybird, I do too! Enjoy your lurk! I'm so happy to be here. This place is adorable, and I'm just... I haven't gotten sick of it yet. Oh, cool, I dropped a needle on the floor. No, that's fine. No, that's great. I'm sure it's fine. Ah, on the plus side, it was a very big needle, and I don't have carpet anymore, so that's nice. Hey, Zen. Oh, no worries, Mitchoff. Lurkers are great, and it's not, you know, you don't have to, like... What's the word that I'm looking for that you do in school? There's no attendance sheet. It's not important. I lurk in streams. That's how I almost exclusively watch streams. Alright, is this needle better? Yes. Alright, so this is the one we'll use in a minute. The title still shows Metroid? I updated that. Half of it took and the other half of it didn't. I'm so sorry. Alright, with a refresh it should be fine. That's so fucked up. Curse you, Twitch. What have you done to me? But there will be more craft streams. They will happen. See, I'm kind of hoping that when I get to work, there's going to be like a "What have you been doing for the last year?" a la conversation, and I'm gonna say, live streaming online, and then a couple people are gonna go, "What? You do that?" And then I'm gonna go, "Yes, you don't know a lot of things about me." Yeah, I was working on it. Thanks, Grid. I think because I'm quiet and I'm relatively quiet in work situations because I am there to do a job and I want to do the job and I'm not really like a work socializer. I don't think some people realize that I am not necessarily quiet all the time. This doesn't seem like a thing that I might do, given my professional persona. Who knows, maybe I'll have a new job of director of live streaming. That won't happen. Secret Metroid level, yeah. Any percent. Well, 100%. Are you dancing, Grid?
Wait.
Oh, well, you should be dancing. Check me out, I'm dancing! I guess I wasn't too annoyed by Pretzel Rock's, like, kicking back the song titles in the chat until I realized how short the songs are. But I'm not going to subscribe for $200 a year for something I use once a week. So you're gonna deal with it! Oh my god, I don't want to put my hair up. I just washed my hair yesterday, but it's too hot. I wish GDQ wasn't over. I never feel as alive as I do during GDQ. But also, I'm kind of excited to be done with the Kirbys. It's gonna be a whole new world that opens up. We can stitch so many different games now. She is there. I have fished her out of the dark recesses. It's weird how dark my camera is, my face cam. Oh, because I'm not sitting in the light. I need to be sitting a little bit more forward. I'm sitting in shadow on purpose. Well, not on purpose, like with the intent to sit in shadow, but on purpose because this is where I need to sit in order to reach things. We're gonna have to try to work Sally into evenings. Wonder who I can commission to draw a very terrifying emote of Sally. I know Six is working on animated emotes. Maybe I could just get a Sally head turning, slowly turning. Let's see, what else has gone on in the last week of my life that I haven't informed you guys of? Link has decided that he no longer likes to pee inside the litter box, and instead likes to pee right in front of the litter box. So that's fun. Ooh, yeah, with some, like, transparency, so she just kind of fades in and then, like, fades out randomly without warning. Where'd my... So I've cleaned up like 400 gallons of cat pee over the last couple days. That's been fun, and I've had a great time with that. Let's see. I picked up a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. So we'll start that after we finish Paper Mario. I would also like to report that N64 games have gone up in price since last year by a horrifying margin. From what I keep reading about Conker's Bad Fur Day, it's going to be a terrible nightmare journey. But I am excited for it. Like if Banjo-Kazooie were dirty. Okay. And then... Oh man, I didn't finish the white. That sucks. That's true. I'd have got what it takes. Well, I'm not so worried about the gameplay. I think the gameplay is going to be fine. I think functionally it plays basically like Banjo-Kazooie. You know, it's rare. It's going to be exactly like Banjo-Kazooie, except if Banjo-Kazooie met Duke Nukem. It's about an alcoholic squirrel. There's a stage called Pooh Mountain. Reportedly, Nintendo nixed a character named Dick Cheese. Morning, Raven. Oh dear. Maybe I should have done a little bit more research before I let you fools vote on things. Oh, I don't know. Are there? It is an allowable game to stream on Twitch. I know because there were 3 people streaming it last night. Is that... what song is this? Why does it sound like We Three Ships? Is it Christmas? Yeah, how jubbly can they really be? It was? I thought I had the no Christmas music thing clicked. Jesus. Well. Oh wait, no, not here. That's okay. Well, that'll probably be next week. Because I still don't think we're gonna finish Paper Mario this week. Christmas in July. Red Cat, oh my goodness, thank you so much for 6 months. I really appreciate it. Praise the resub. What are my windows flat? Why are my windows flashing? Yeah, it's probably a white balance. Well, first of all, it's literally clouds. Clouds keep coming over and changing the amount of light outside. Secondly, I'm not sitting in the light as I'm supposed to be, because the light is aimed here, and I need to be over here because this is where I need to be in order to do work. And probably also it's the camera having a heart attack. Oh, also it's probably the mini blinds too. I can close the mini blind. That might be better. Camera's trying to auto expose? Yeah, I figured.
You should.
Damn it. Camera. Stop. I wasn't gonna fuck with it because I have no feelings. I feel like this last year, a lot of people have gotten into cross-stitch. Which is kind of a dumb thing to say, considering how hard it was to get my hands on cross-stitch supplies at the beginning of the pandemic. So, wow, Alla, really? You don't say! But even just looking at GDQ and all the prizes that people sent in, there were a lot of cross-stitch prizes in GDQ. I had wanted to send in some prizes myself, but they were going to be cross-stitch prizes, and seems like they were not lacking without me. Which I think is awesome. It's a really relaxing hobby that I am glad I picked up. I would like to, in the future, learn more about freehand embroidery. But I never would have done that if I hadn't had the, you know, intro via cross-stitch. And that's nice. I hope everybody came out of the last year with a new hobby. Even if it's just gently hitting your head against the wall. Actually, before we do that, I want to do... Not this one. This one. Complaining about the prices of cross-stitch work? Wait, really? I definitely... Wait, what do you mean, Red Cat? I definitely donate... I usually, for GDQ, I usually decide on an amount that I plan to donate, and then I usually donate to it when I see a prize that I just couldn't live without. But that's usually a... It's usually a pre-planned decision I made in advance and just implemented whenever I can be entered for a prize that looks really cool. But yeah. No, the odds are bad. I certainly have never been, oh, I'm donating solely because there's a prize that I am going to win. That's never going to happen. I just meant donating prizes, like people have been making the prizes and then sending them in. Or people make prizes and then send them in. Like, I guess I did really stress out at the beginning of how to price these, but I do that with everything that I make. Pricing your own stuff is really hard. Well, if it's easy, then make it yourself. Obviously, I'm not saying that at you. I'm saying that at the world in general. Don't bitch about it. It might be easy, but it still took me 8 hours. Oh god, I'm sure, Red Cat. I'm sure. I want to get a sewing machine. I want to make sewing things. I don't know shit about real sewing, like person sewing. I want to get better at being able to fix my own stuff. And by get better at, I mean I want to be able to fix my own stuff. I want to just buy a shirt and be like, you know what? This would be better if I took it in a little bit. And then I just want to do that. Seems like a really fucking useful hobby. Hobby's the wrong word. Really useful skill. I'm scared that I'm not gonna like it though, or I'm not gonna have enough drive to finish it, or enough space, or something, so I don't want to spend a whole bunch on a sewing machine. That's kind of been my hang-up. I've been kind of keeping an eye out for like a really old sewing machine that nobody wants that I can pick up for really cheap, just to kind of play with it and see if I hate it. Oh yeah, we were looking at like the Goodwill online auction website. We're gonna nail it. It's gonna be great. I haven't been trying very hard. That's lower on the list of the things that I want to get my hands on right now. $81? Shit, see though. Should have made you do the math when I was putting these things up. Trying for 30 was just about like pulling my own fingernails. God, we were at an estate sale. Somebody died down the street. And we were at a, it was marked as a garage sale, but they were like, go in the house, there's more in the house. And we're like, are we gonna get murdered here? So we went in the house and holy shit. Somebody's great-grandpa had too much fucking stuff. And I'm moving. I feel like I have moved. Thanks, Grid. And there was, you know, one of those old table Singer sewing machines that folds into the table with a push pedal. I don't know a lot about, I know enough to say, holy shit, this is a Singer with a pedal. You know, like a fucking, I forgot what they're called, the, you know, the pedals that you push with your foot. I know enough to say, holy God, that's awesome, but I don't know enough about them to know models or which ones are holy God and which ones are less than that. But, no worries, Red Cat. I'm like 90% sure if I complain loud enough in the scene or in the costume shop, somebody will dump a sewing machine on me. Eventually. Well, you need 400,000 machines. Each machine can only do one stitch and then you need a new one. I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, I haven't seen a lot of freehand embroidery. I have, like, one of my friends gave me a little hoop this size with some fun stuff in it. It says, punch today in the face, and that kind of sparked my, oh my god, I wish I could do this kind of thing. And then I've been looking into, fuck, I forgot what it's called. Hardanger? It's white work on white fabric where you, like, pull the threads apart to create holes. And that, like, blows my goddamn mind. I don't even want to look at other things because I don't want my brain opened to the possibility of things that I haven't even considered yet because I will just start foaming. There's too many things and I want to do all of them. Can I please have another year of unemployment? Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Gosh, this stuff's so neat. Everything can be art! Also, hi. Sorry, I got very excited. I gotta spend less time going, holy shit, art is cool, and then more time, like, doing art. That needs to be my next, New Year's resolution. I made the mistake of, like, interacting with some artsy embroidery thing on Instagram. Now I get, like, fine art embroidery on Instagram. It's like modern art except embroidered. My favorite things are things that do a job. Something happened. N448874K9, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. Where was I going with this? I like things that have a purpose. I like things that are beautiful and also do work. Like grid. So I'm not quite so there for it. Like, Instagram has just whiffed on what I want to see. I'm like, no, I don't want this hang on a wall art piece. I want pants. Try it Saturdays. I like that. You know, 7 legs, 7 is a good number. So that seems like the appropriate amount of legs to me, and if spiders have more legs than that, that seems like a them problem. Load-bearing Mona Lisa. Exactly. I'm clearly not a painter. Look, I appreciate, okay, it's gonna be another stream of me sticking my foot in my mouth. I appreciate visual art that does nothing other than sit on the wall. I appreciate that. I just mean my interest in things like embroidery and sewing are for their utility. Hey, Crafting with Ray. But yeah, Grid set up. Grid put the finishing touches last night on a spider-looking tripod conglomeration that we have nicknamed Carl, who can now allow me to stream from any point in like a 50-foot radius of the garage, and it can just be picked up and taken somewhere else. Ooh, a mosaic tabletop. Exciting. I still want to do my resin coffee table, but... I suppose that is some utility stuff. That's fair. Hey, Beanie, welcome back! Good afternoon indeed. The finest of afternoons. Grid, can we get a picture of Carl? Or could you just bring Carl? Can you come with Carl? Carl's outside? Oh no, alas. Carl's waiting to do work that I have neglected to allow him to do. I think I misstitched here, but it doesn't really matter.
Carl, it's done for today, so you can do it outside.
I know, I'm sorry. You finished him specifically today so that I could do it outside, but it's 85 already. I'm already hot. And our neighbors looked at us weird, and then our other neighbors were shouting, and that was weird. I just felt weird. Felt weird, man. Hey, Enzo, I do. I have a whole bag of them. They're all Kirby's. We have Copy, Plasma, Spider, Crash, Sleep, Wheelie, Sumo, nope, Suplex, sorry, Sword, Paint, Stone. I guess Hammer's not specifically finished. These two are waiting on the freight check to dry. Chef, Ninja, One Shy Guy. Wing, Cutter. There was another one. Beam. Wing, Cutter, and Beam have sold to wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fools who I have tricked into purchasing things I would have done anyway. The one Shy Guy is glow in the dark. His feet's glow in the dark. There are more Kirby's on the back wall. That is a good eye. That is a good eye of spying. Plasma and Fighter are copies, but Fire and Ice. I'm not giving you guys these with this one. I'm probably gonna stitch this one over again just so I can put it up online. Well, I'll probably stitch this one over again so I can put it up online too, but these are mine and you're not getting them. This is Carl. He's a little hard to see. Hang on, let me see if I can take the filters off. What happened? Nerdy Nessa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. I thought I took the filter off. Sure. Image mask. There we go. So this is Carl. Grid, do you want to talk about Carl? Carl has a project cam and a face cam and a mount for your cell phone, and is that a...
So this is the extender. It runs on one Ethernet cord, and it has USB and HDMI provisions if we need a stream.
Is there any other parts of Carl?
That's it.
A phone charger, so you can plug in and read chat. So this is Carl.
I mean, Carl's wiggly.
Carl's wiggly, it's fine. I love you, Carl.
And then the Ethernet goes back to the computer in the garage, so we would stream from there. And the garage computer also has its own cameras inside, so it's either or.
God, I love you, Grid. You are clearly a theater technician who doesn't have anything to do right now. Beautiful. I feel like I need to label him. You need to, like, he needs pants or something. I don't know. Gotta do something to Carl. But it's gonna be very exciting. Grid's gonna get some woodworking tools in the garage. He wants to start turning wood again. Used to do that. I want to watch him turn wood and then say, hey, I could probably do that, and then try it once and then probably never do it again. I want to make candles and garden and... Oh, I forgot hammer. We also have a hammer, but I don't know what to do about hammer because the hammer's too big to fit in the little ones. I don't know what to do about hammer. I'm gonna have to make a new hammer so that he can fit. There we go. You know, I hope that Carl and Sally will... Oh, sunglasses and a hat, yes. I hope that Carl and Sally will be our benevolent overlords in the future when the uprising happens. God, you guys are, like, too much fun today. This is supposed to be the last... Well, not supposed to be. This is gonna have to be the last embroidery stream on a weekday afternoon. You guys can't make me too happy, or you guys can't make me, like, feel like I missed this. This has to be a bad stream. Has to make me go, yeah, good riddance. I don't want to do this anymore. I fucked this up. Oh, because there was one more stitch I needed down there. I'm like, why does this look so short? Doesn't look graceful at all. Oh, so the Netherland overlords. You can't, well, this contraption right here is Carl. He is a monster, and I suppose there are some new people, so I suppose I could introduce Sally. Sally hosts while I have to take bathroom breaks. So I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. Welcome, new friends. I don't know what adult, because I've had Sally since I was a child. She's one of my oldest dolls. I don't know what adult looked at her in the store and said, yes, you. Oops, sorry, I'm holding this out of the camera. Now I'm just doing it on purpose. She was upside down behind a dresser for a couple weeks, so I don't know that she's necessarily very happy with me right now. Listen, moving's hard. I'm digging this channel right now. This music is rockin'. Okay, so after we finish... Well, I guess maybe not even finish. We could probably sew together Ninja and Chef real quick in here. I'll have to cut some new felt. I hope to get those posted today, but... God, I severely underestimated... Well, I severely overestimated my ability to get a truly remarkable amount of things done in a very short period of time. I was like, yeah, when we move, we'll be all set and situated in like a week or two. You idiot, Alla. There will be no more weekday stitching streams because I'm going back to work. I have finally gotten called back to the theater. And not only have I gotten called back to the theater, I got called back to the theater in a higher role. So I am going to be able to buy the name brand macaroni and cheese now. And I might even have business cards with my name on them. And while I am very excited for that, I'm very sad because it's been very exciting this last year being able to focus on streaming exclusively. Obviously, I'm not Markiplier yet, so I can't say, haha, no, I don't want to go back to work. I want to stay doing streaming. But, yeah, Wednesday afternoons aren't going to fly anymore because I think my boss might have a problem with that. So, I know. You know, I thought we're doing pretty good. We have most of the stuff unpacked. I just kind of expected to be onto projects by now. And part of it's that lumber prices are crazy, so I haven't wanted to buy any lumber because lumber prices are fucking crazy. Part of it's that we just haven't been able to get the garage situated yet, so I haven't been able to build some... So like, we have to build some custom furniture in order to get some stuff away that I want away. It's been a whole nightmare. You know, I would love to stream in the theater. I would love it. I have been listening to them, because, you know, theaters have had to adapt over the last year, and it's been very interesting and very enlightening and very learning experience for a lot of them. And a lot of them have dipped their toes into live streaming, and live streaming comes with a whole bunch of problems in the neighborhood of, like, the Actors Union, SAG, you know, if you're a LORT theater, you have the LORT overarching structure to deal with. There are a lot of people with their hand out if you want to put something up on the internet, and a lot of times it's not financially possible with the power structures that we have now. But things have gotten a little bit more flexible, or at least opened up the possibility of a future where we could possibly live stream live content like that. And it has frustrated me this entire time watching them struggle and just being like, I have some knowledge that I could give to you about this. And even just some basic knowledge, like, hey, you know, your Instagram posts could be doing a lot better if you had better content in them. Oh my god, yeah, Nintendo games are just going through the roof right now. Well, I mean, all retro games, period, are going through the roof right now. Have been going through the roof for a year now. But holy shit. Between Paper Mario and Conker's Bad Fur Day, I was a fool letting you people vote on the next game to play. My wallet is a smoking husk. Of Twilight Princess? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I try not to anticipate because I'm always wrong. I did hear about that, yeah. And then the Zelda that sold for something ridiculous, either soon before or after. I was in the game store yesterday. A gold copy of Ocarina of Time was in the case for $100. Now, 2 years ago, the gold lenticular copy of Majora's Mask, which generally goes for more than Ocarina of Time, would have run $60 to $70. So it's like, I don't sell things, so I definitely won't be like, you should sell now, because my opinion is don't sell anything ever. Take it all with you into your grave. But can't remember if my Majora's Mask is gold or not. I think that one is. Can't even look, it's at Grandpa's. I think my Ocarina of Time is... I think it's gold, but it's not the lenticular one. I think my Ocarina of Time is gray. I have a couple unopened games, but they're not unopened on purpose. They're like... I picked up Shadow of the Tomb Raider for $4, and I just never got around to playing it yet. Oh, yours is? Jealous. Jealous, Sitho, jealous. Okay, oh shoot. Well, I guess I threaded the needle, so I guess this is what we're doing now. This isn't technically how it looks. This doesn't technically happen when Kirby is in this orientation. It's much more, like, clear and not like this, but also I don't care. Artistic interpretation. Damn it. Helt cute, might delete later. I enjoy this, this song title. Aw, thanks, Beanie. You can stay. Yeah, I thought it looked good. Didn't make visual sense the other way. Man, I don't want to do the white. I should have done the white before. Eh. That's right. You're both right. Damn it. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have some gold to do in the glasses. We have some white highlights. Oh, you know what's going to be very exciting about my new job that I just thought about the other day and hadn't really processed until right now? I am going to get to go down to New York City with them when they do casting. I'm going to be able to sit in on casting. I am extremely excited about that. Wait, dodgy takeout. I could just repurpose this design. That would be perfect. This is assuming I don't immediately get fired because I don't know what I'm doing, but... We're gonna tell the imposter syndrome, not today, imposter syndrome! Oh man, we have to do some, like, better lurk commands. Our lurk commands are mean, I don't like them. I will try not to do any abrupt shouting to jolt you away. But enjoy your lurks. And enjoy your sleeps, goddamn. Thank you, thank you. You guys are entirely too nice to me. I'm getting a rash. Oh dear. I'd say I know how that feels, but I really don't yet. So I will be the company manager. Before I was the assistant company manager, so now I will be just the company manager. And the company manager handles the actors. We're basically HR if HR was on your side. So I write contracts, I facilitate casting, I maintain housing for actors and visiting designers. I maintain communications between actors and visiting designers and the theater. I make sure we are up to equity standards in terms of housing and in terms of our facilities. I will be going down to the city to cast, to participate in the casting, I assume. At least that's what my boss did, so I assume I will still be doing that. A lot of people management. It is definitely a move up from where I was. I still had my hands in all the same things, but I was, you know, the assistant, so I was the person who went and made copies, which is fine. I like making copies. But, I am very intimidated and terrified, especially because we moved facilities, so a lot of the stuff, even aside from COVID, is just going to be starting fresh from the ground up. So I'm going to either succeed spectacularly or fail spectacularly because the whole department needs to be set up. Which is kind of why I've been talking about the stream sort of like it's over. I mean, it's not over. Obviously, I'm still going to be streaming, but I'm trying to give myself a lot of grace because I think the next couple months are going to be extremely stressful. And I want to make sure that I give my best to whatever I'm doing. I don't want to stream too tired and then have it be a bad stream. At the same time, I don't want to go to work fucked up and fuck up work. So. Thanks, Steph. I am excited. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's something I have to keep reminding myself, Beanie, absolutely. And I was actually telling that to a friend of mine who was looking for a promotion in the same umbrella company. Like, nobody knows what they're doing right now. We have no idea. We have no fucking idea. We have no idea what post-COVID theater looks like. I mean, nobody does. Everybody's on the same page. Anybody that was employed at a theater over the last year and a half has been trying to desperately make it work through the bones of what they had previously. So everything is going to be new and fresh. And the best thing, honestly, the thing that I've been trying to brand myself, I think it's very important to I've always thought it was very important to brand yourself as a worker. I don't mean brand like cow brand, I mean brand like trademark. What are the things that are the most important to you for you to do, regardless of what your job is or where you are? The thing that I find the most important for me to do, for me to be, is a flexible problem solver in unusual circumstances. So that's kind of how I see myself and how I try to sell myself. So I think this is going to be a big challenge, but I'm very excited. Exactly, Mitchoff. I'm going to be very excited about that. And I do feel like the last year has been obviously a monumental struggle in a lot of ways for a lot of people, in a lot of ways that I wasn't expecting. But also it was kind of like an enforced rest for long enough that I finally don't feel burnt out for the first time since basically I started working. Which is a weird feeling. Like, I entered the job market still in high school. So I was working like 25 hours a week at a restaurant while I was still trying to participate in after-school activities. And then I immediately jumped into college and had to work through college. And I just never never felt like I don't even want to say got a rest, but I never felt like I had a base to give from. Ever. So I kind of feel like I do now, which is different. Nice. They use gun. Perfect, see, though. I have definitely seen, like, live-streamed Shakespeare, two people in two different studios, choreographed together. It's gonna be an interesting thing for me to get used to, because I want to be an advocate for my theater, but I also don't want to like specifically dox myself. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to figure out. Oh, exactly, Beanie. Yeah, it's been very interesting. See, though, that sounds too close to home. That just sounds too real. not helping. I'm making it worse. Ah, it doesn't go the way I want it to. Okay, that's fine. Sure, it's better. I fixed it. It's better. I just keep pulling it too close to myself. Don't get up, Grid. It's fine. Oh, stop it. It doesn't go the way I want it to go, so it's fine. Well, I wanted it to come down further, but... that just brings it... oh, it does do what I wanted it to do. I just didn't do it right. Grid, is it hard to be perfect? Thanks. Can we walk down and get ice cream later? I don't know why I asked you. Like, I need you to go with me. Maybe. We have feats! The feats is done. Oh man, this Kirby looks so good. All of these Kirbys look so good. I love Kirby. Hi, Carl. Thank you. Thank you for your input. Alright, what do we need now? So creepin'. He the creepiest. Alright, we need some browns. I think this is too dark. That's good. And then maybe one lighter one? If I have it? All I have is really orange. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can do that last one on that. Love talking to myself about colors when you guys can't see the pattern I'm looking at. Because y'all are like, yeah, Alice, sure, sure. Looks good. Sounds great. The Alidas Theater Company, I don't know that I would even want that. God. That's just too much work. Grid did always want to build a theater, and he got the opportunity to in this move, which I thought was fantastic for him. Honestly, it's less about the theater to me and more about art in my home. Like, I think art in this region is really important, and especially theater in New York has always frustrated me because Broadway is like the be-all end-all. Like, oh, you don't work on Broadway, you're not doing real theater, you're doing community theater. And as a sad, mixed-up kid in a small-town high school, you know, theater was fucking mind-blowing for me. And I think it is critically imperative to bring those things, to bring art in its various forms. Cats, how dare, how dare. I think it's critically imperative to bring arts in all of their various forms to communities, because I don't believe you can have a rich community without having accessible art. I like theater because it is a physical, it's a physical art, and it is a physical marriage of technology and technology and humanity. Forgive me, I sound like a 100 level college professor on your first day as a fine arts major. But when it comes right down to it, the things that I am most interested in are the community that I work in. I've never really wanted to move. That's not saying I won't or I can't. if Grid is listening and you get a better job somewhere, we can definitely move. I just mean, I am here because here is important, less even than the theater itself. See, I like the AF part of that, Kashka. That I feel gets the mood more than the eloquent part. Something as fuck, that's all. P-E-R-L-E-R. Thank you. Let me do that again because I got a P-E-R-L-R. I know I promised you guys I was going to take a class, like an actual class, and I was going to learn things as opposed to just having you guys help me spell words, but I just haven't had the fucking time. I really hope that soon I'll be able to find an in-person class. I think that might help me more than an online class anyway, so hopefully that's a thing. And electronic machines. I just love the technology in theater because it has such a present history. You know, you can use a computer and you don't have to look at all the things behind. You don't have to look at the history of a computer in order to use a laptop, but to a certain extent, to understand how to light a play, you kind of need to understand what came before. That's probably not the most watertight argument, and I'm sure it could be argued against. But that's kind of always been my approach. Well, maybe not approach. That's kind of always been one of the things that I loved about it. Theater can be top of the line, fresh, new, you know, Hamilton level. Okay, Hamilton's special effects were... Hamilton's strong suits were not the special effects, but, you know, it can be crazy special effects, but it can also be... Where was I going with this? I got lost. Yep, totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, no, it could definitely be useful. We do shows that are sign interpreted. I would love to be able to facilitate more of that kind of thing. I want to facilitate accessibility in any possible opportunity that I have. I haven't had a lot of deaf or hard hearing, I guess customers, because I haven't had any at the theater, where at the theater we would call them patrons. I haven't directly interacted with any at the theater, but you know, when I worked at various other locations, I would occasionally have people who would need to take out a pad of paper, and that's a downer. Makes it harder for them. Also, I just really enjoy learning it. I'm kind of a tactile learner, so learning something while I'm doing something trips all those neurons in my brain. Yeah, always into it. I love that lately we have, at least in the US, I don't know what happened. It seemed like there was some kind of tipping point and it just kind of went ka-thunk, but it seems like all of the government speeches and everything, as they should have been a long time ago, are all sign interpreted now. So I've been kind of trying to watch them. It's a lot easier for me to figure out what's happening if somebody's speaking behind it, obviously, because the grammar of ASL is the hardest part for me. So that's been really cool. Not that I want to watch a lot of government speeches any more than I have to, but here we are. Probably for the best. Oh yeah, Steph, I get that. Kind of why I wanted to do online first, because I figured if I were in a class I would get too anxious, but also, you know, I used to go to school. I could do this. I could do it again. I'd do it again if I had to. But yeah, I definitely didn't get as much done as I had wanted to over that. Man, it was a long time ago that we started trying to learn. But any progress is good progress. And kicking yourself for not making more progress just results in you not making any progress, and that's bad. So, do what you can when you can. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Well, I've been seeing it. I mean, I guess the most time I've been seeing it has been on Twitter. Like with pre-recorded videos on Twitter. I haven't had like cable in ever as an adult. I have never as an adult paid for cable. I've never paid for cable, certainly wasn't paying for it as a child. But I think they're also on cable news networks, if I remember. Oh my god. What? I hate cars. There's somebody next door who picks up a kid or something every day, and I think it's like a custody thing, so they don't ever want to go to the door. So they just sit in the fucking minivan out front and blare the horn. Like, I know you hate your ex-wife. I get it. Oh, of like a whole show? That's neat. God, I haven't seen any friggin' shows signed ever. Alright, after we finish this white, we are done with Jet Kirby. Oh, actually, you know what? I can actually take off this hoop and steal it for the other one. Because this guy needs to get washed and ironed. And we cannot do that in the hoop. That's awesome. Man, see more shit like that. Alright, we're almost done with a really boring white part. Yeah, I also definitely have heard that here, which is why I want more of it, because if it's more ubiquitous, you know, people stop thinking it is weird. If it's something you see every time, you're not gonna think about it. Oop, that was wrong. Oh yeah, jet's done. Ouch. And I stabbed myself right at the end. Blood for the blood god. Sweet. Oh, you guys are too nice still. Ugh. Ugh, I say. I'm finally catching up on the garden outside, which is a goddamn miracle. Not catching up on doing anything to it, just catching up on weeding it. Every day I try to go out for like a half an hour so I don't kill myself. I thought I was gonna like do it till it was done the other day. That was wrong. I'm not. I didn't think gardening was quite as energy consuming as it apparently friggin' is. Although I keep trying to go out when it's 95 degrees out, so that's probably half my problem. I'm slowly trying to identify all of the plants that I'm not extremely familiar with. Like, are you supposed to be here or are you a weed? What are you supposed to look like? Should I trim you?
Thank you for helping us.
Something happened. Rowan Crafts, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today is the final Kirby day. The final Kirbying. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. I'm really excited because there's this giant, like, bright blue thistle right in the middle of the garden. And it is the coolest looking thing I have ever seen. It is just a blue that I have never seen on a plant before. It is awesome looking. And I was really sad. I was like, there's no way that this is supposed to be here. Like, this is a thistle. Nobody has thistles in their garden on purpose, right? I have finally assembled the Kirby army. We're putting the finishing touches. But I checked with my landlord, and it is indeed an ornamental thistle that is supposed to be there, and she was very excited because apparently this is the first year it's bloomed. Still don't quite know what to do with it. Yeah, yeah, that mimic wasps, yep. Funny, when she was here last week, she was like, yeah, you know, whatever you want to move, make it yours, you know. I want the plants to be here. I don't want you to throw anything away, but, like, it's you live here. It's your garden now. And I was like, no, I don't want to move anything. You know, this isn't my style. I don't want to, like, change anything. I just kind of want a nubbin at the end where you don't have anything. And now this week I'm like, you know, if we move those lilies, we might have more space for this. And then this rose bush is kind of soggy here. I feel like it should move. So I'm getting crazy. You can definitely make a tea out of this. I actually have some thistle tea, actually. I don't know what kind of thistle. I'm not very familiar with thistles. It's like seafoam something something. I don't know. It is not native to the Northeast either, so. Oh, freight check. I'm like, what am I doing? Now this guy can dry, and maybe we can cinch together Chef over here. Hey, Boxy! And she has walking onions in the back, which are something that I have never heard of before. So normal onions grow bulbs under the ground. These onions grow up on like that hollow onion stalk, and they grow like a little cluster of onions at the top. And then through that cluster, they grow up another hollow onion stalk and another cluster. So obviously at this point it gets top heavy and falls over into the dirt where that little cluster of onions grows another plant. Hence, walking. Neat. I just pulled them out of the garden the other day and used them in dinner, and it was awesome. It felt so cool. I felt so close to the earth. Next door neighbors growing rhubarb. I gotta pick their brain about how to do that. I want some rhubarb. Nature is fantastic. She be a crazy bitch. She do. Oh no, Boxy. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't let them know right off the bat. Oh, did you? You must have... well, clearly you started because that's... When did you start? Is it Wednesday? Did you start on Monday? Am I just completely losing track of time and space and where I am? Oh, Friday. Oh, who starts on a Friday? That should be a sin. A war crime. Starting somebody on a Friday. Ow! I said it, I stand by it. I'll say it again. What do you do with cilantro that doesn't make guacamole? Wait, cilantro is the thing I don't like. Yeah, I don't like cilantro. Damn it, there's a lot of cilantro in the back. Guess the answer is give it to one of my friends. There was once mint back there. Tacos, Asian food. I don't like cilantro. I don't think I'm quite one of the people that thinks it tastes like soap, but I don't enjoy it. Oh, curry? Okay. All right. Maybe I just haven't had it in the right thing. I think my only real experience with cilantro is in, like, Chipotle's cilantro lime rice, which I hate. There was mint coming up through the roses. So I went and obviously pulled all that up, and then, like, I didn't even try very hard. I just kind of chucked it in a pot, because I'm not gonna waste it. And I figured if I put it in my compost bin, it would just take over my compost bin. And it is aggressively growing in the pot now. You thought you could kill me? You bastard. I didn't mind the lime so much. I guess just like the cilantro with the lime. I don't know. It's just a lot. Maybe it's just Chipotle that I don't like Chipotle. Which I don't. I don't see the big deal. I'm not a Chipotle stan. Well, this is stupid. How did I do this? There we go. Well, yeah, they bill themselves as fast food, and then they're fucking expensive for fast food. And I mean, I don't live near the southern border, but I can get better Mexican food somewhere else. I don't live in a wasteland. Sorry, I think I'm doing this. Oh, no, I guess I'm not completely out of the camera. And then I gotta put a little freight check on this. And we're gonna put that off to the side and do something else. Which one should we do? Mirror or Mike? Okay, I started a poll. Which one do you want to work on, Mirror or Mike? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Those reports are what? What's manual? View results. Mirror 1! Woo! Thank you all for voting. Oh, reports at work. I see. I see. I was like, since when did I report? Whence reporteth? Alright, check can go away. Here Kirby comes up. Alright, so how are we doing this one? This one's gonna be exciting. Huh. I think I should... Oh, that's gonna be a big pain in the dink, though. Okay. We're gonna take it out of this, because I think I need more space over here. And we're gonna start the wand swoop. Ow. But Boxy, then they won't need you. Then they will just need the push of a button. What color does this need to be? That's fine. Okay, that and a darker green. Okay. Is that enough darker? I like that one better. Okay. That's fine. Man, I love where we live. I'm so happy here. It's beautiful, wonderful, I love it. But God, my neighbors on the one side, I swear to God, they spend 24 hours a day yelling. I feel bad. Listen, having a job where I do nothing for way too much money sounds amazing, so... You trying to get out of that eventuality gives me heartburn. I can't say that. If there isn't enough to do and I'm not getting sufficiently challenged, I get nervous. And then somehow worse at my job. It's not even the boring that I have a problem with. If there's not enough to do, I put off the things that I could be doing and then I get, like, worried about it. Stream from your desk. Alright, so let's see. Where is this gonna start? 1, 2, and then 1 over from the black. So 1, 2 up, and then 1 over, so right here. Forgive me for a second, we're gonna have floppy mirror for a bit. Ah! And one of the people who always yells next door sometimes takes next door's car that's in the back and, like, whips it out of the driveway. And she doesn't back it out of the driveway like the other people do. She does like a 3-point turn and then whips it out of the driveway front ways. And I'm like 95% sure that someday she's just gonna rear end my car. Which will suck for her. That will suck for her. Let's see, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it looks like we almost could have left it on the hoop. Actually, it looks like we could have left it on the hoop. Shoot. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I guess we need to go out of... No, we might actually have room. That's crazy. Should have done this first because this would have made more sense spatially. Because we just need 3 stitches right here of this. Okay, so now we can put it back on the hoop. Okay, perfect. This doesn't have to be exact yet because we're gonna take it off one more time to wash it when we're done sewing it anyway. Perfect. Nah, Boxy's definitely a little nuts. Not for the analyzing stuff, but just unrelated. Obviously, I don't do the same things that you guys do, but the only way I can connect to this is in like Minecraft, where you can either choose to use redstone to automate a bunch of stuff, or you can just do it manually for like 16,000 hours. And let me tell you, I love doing things for 16,000 hours. Makes me feel good. I understand it. It's comfortable. Like that scene in Parks and Rec where Jerry just licks all the envelopes for like 16 hours. Makes sense. Repetitive tasks feel good. She says on number 25 of cross stitch. But then I haven't personally held in my hand every single data point, so I haven't gotten to like see if it's different. I haven't gotten to vibe with it. I kinda wish my sound guy wasn't quite so good and you guys could hear the yelling that's happening next door. Okay. So, I'm kind of torn about this swoop here. I guess I can swap over to my thing and let you see it. So this is the pattern. I did do a little cheating on this one, so I'm gonna pretend you're not seeing that. No, they're just real loud. To be fair, all of my windows are open, so that's why I can hear them, but all of my windows are going to be open from basically March through November. So the problem with this guy is that all this bright blue here is supposed to be white. So if we start trying to do this swoop, I'm gonna have to start from down here, and it's gonna be real boring. I could probably pick up the edges. I would love to edge it. This part is supposed to be blue at least, but this is kind of my placeholder blue that I use when it's really supposed to be white, but I need to delineate edges. Yeah, so maybe we'll try to get the oranges. Maybe I'll try to just find the color scheme for this. Perfect. Oh wait, I can't go all the way over and come all the way back because I need to be all the way over. Oh, that sucks, Beanie. These ones aren't too bad. Like, I can't hear... I mean, it's literally the house next door that I'm complaining about. So it's not like we share a wall or anything. My downstairs neighbor, I can't hear at all. I can hear her if she's, like, loudly talking to someone else. Usually only at night because her living room is right over my bedroom. That is the only time I hear her, and she bothers me not at all because she's a friend and I love her, and quite frankly, she could set off fireworks in her living room and I wouldn't give a shit. Next door doesn't really bother me. I just am of the opinion that if you're shouting loud enough that I can hear you from where I live, you're my TV now. Also, the police were called last week, so I have to be on... I am on high alert in case things escalate. Ooh, Grid, my lights are flickering again. Is the washer being used? Do you know? Oh, lots of juicy gossip, yes. So much juicy gossip. My warring instincts to spill the juicy gossip are warring with my non-desire to tell real people's life stories on the internet, so I suppose I will refrain, but boy do I want to. But it's been very exciting. And injured parties know to knock on our door if they need us, and just... Grid's lovely. When situations start degenerating into potentially dangerous, Grid just goes and makes them not be that. He is a wonderful person. Alright, do I need one more on the edge of here? Can we reach it? Can we reach it? Oh, almost. Shit. Come on. So close. Ah, there we go. Perfect. No, what did I do? Ah, it was too far. There we go. Okay, so that's the line that we're going to be following with the swoop. We swoopant. That's awesome, Beanie. I have definitely had conversations with Grid slightly louder than necessary because I am, at heart, a drama llama. Not like arguing conversations, just like weird conversations about whatever weird shit we're doing. Nice. Alright, so let's see. We need a yellow. We need an orange. I don't know if that one's gonna fly. It's more like a salmon. We'll see. Ah, we need an orange. Okay. And then we need a darker orange. Okay. And then we need a purple. It's a little dark, but it's the kind of like warm purple I need. I don't want a cool purple. All right, and then we need a blue. But it isn't the blue of the hat. And I think that's what I used for the blue of the hat last time. Oh, that one's too... I don't like that one. No, I do think that one's correct. Maybe we'll just have to find a different blue for the hat then. I feel like this is the same color. Oh no, that one's a little lighter. Alright, so maybe a little lighter would be good. And then maybe that could be the blue of the hat. Alright. So... yeah, I think this is gonna be too hard to do if I don't do it with white. And if I sew a whole bunch of white in a white space, I'm gonna put you all to sleep. So we'll just work on Kirby right now. Although gray isn't much more exciting. Thank you, Beanie. I will bookmark that and check it out. Beautiful. I keep thinking pretzel rocks is a chatter, and they are not. Is that all the gray I have to do? I guess. I guess let's start over here. Yeah, he's very good at that, right? Should take him to bar trivia. Guess there wasn't as much gray in this as I thought. Although we do need kind of a little bit of a lavender. Which will be a shadow color. I'm so proud of myself. I haven't rewatched Brooklyn Nine-Nine since we moved. I've been in Bob's Burgers. I haven't watched it for a whole month. I want to try not to watch it again until the last season comes out, and then I'll do one more watch. This seems too purple and not gray enough. Not the same color as the... No, I need it to be lighter than that. That could work. I guess. We also need, like, I wish I had O2. O3 is a little dark, but O1 is a little light. That's okay. Let's do this. I love how shadows, the specific colors of shadows change depending on... the specific colors of shadows change depending on the light that creates them and the colors around them. The color that they're supposed to be shadowing. It's like your brain will read this as gray, but it's purple. I'm very bad at identifying those kinds of things. Brain is just like, gray, it's gray, it's gray, it's gray. Nope, it's actually purple. One, two, three. Hey, Dux, it's going great. How about yourself? A little hotter than I'd like it to be, but here we are. One more diagonal. Nice. The dream. God, I actually slept relatively late today. 1, 2... I have been getting up at, God, like 7:30 for months now. And obviously here I am starting to drift later to sleep, or starting to drift into sleeping later when I have to actually start getting up early again. 1, 2. Not a fan. Right? That's how it goes. I start on the 26th. I don't even know how many sleeps that is. I've been trying not to think about it. I feel like my vacation's ending. My, like, school vacation's ending and I have to go back, so... It's certainly long enough to fuck up my sleep schedule. On the plus side, generally, theater is not the most early crack of dawn thing that you can do, which is nice. Okay. Oh shoot, I did miss one gray, but that might even need to be a darker gray. And then we can do... Okay, so I can put this guy away, and then we can do number 1. 10:30? Oh, that's the dream. That's my dream. Well, 10 would be my dream. Although I don't want to get home at 6. I want to get home earlier than that. I don't know. My dream would be like 10 to 4. Come on, America. Get your shit together. I don't even need a 4-day work week, I just want a 6-hour day. Early morning time. No, that's called student matinees, and they fucking suck. Grid will tell you without being prompted. Whenever he has to go in for a show at 9 a.m., it's almost like... It's like you slapped him in his face. Stupid billionaires. I keep reading these, like, Twitter trending articles from, like, Business Insider, which, first of all, you need a subscription in order to read, that are, like... The one that I saw... First of all, the one I saw a while ago was, like, you know, about continuing to work from home, and it was like, you're not gonna get to work from home forever, you know. And that one made me mad. And then the one that I saw this morning was like, work sucks, but you have to do it. Here's a bunch of ways to make you hate work less. To make you just suck it up and go to work. And I'm just like, I clicked on that one. But once again, you need a subscription to Business Insider in order to read it, so I didn't. And I'm just like, wow. Yeah, it was a huge success. Well, we have Dan Price, who's, you know, slashed his wages, increased the wages of his employees, and he's seeing, like, 3 times more business, and everybody's buying houses and having kids, and it's, like, wildly successful, but nobody wants to fucking listen. It's weird. All of these things that I want to have happen, I still just don't know how they're going to apply to theater. If they ever come about, I don't know how they would apply to theater. Like, there's no CEO in my company that makes millions and millions of dollars who can slash their paycheck to pay me more. It's just, it's a non-profit. It just doesn't, that's not how it works. So it would have to be, you know, we'd have to get back more into publicly funded art. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is a separate conversation than just the 4-day work week. And then, like, during tech, you're there for 16, 18 hours a day because you have to be, because that's the nature of the work that needs to be done. And there's really no way to not have that happen. Working from home will kill you? Oh my god. Ridiculous. I mean, I think, at least for me, in my capacity of working from home, which is streaming video games on the internet, I definitely found it difficult to separate work from not work because when it was existing in my living room. That was one of my biggest struggles this last year. So I'm sure that a lot of people had that same struggle, but... Ooh. Yeah. Yep, Dux knows what I'm talking about. What am I doing? Oh, I need one more gray. I might as well just do it now. Yeah, working will kill you. Fix exactly. But if I had the ability to go outside sometimes, which I hadn't really had over this last year, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. It's kind of like the conversation we keep having about how Election Day should be a national holiday. And that's a valid point. Extremely valid. So valid. I think it's very important. Election Day should be a national holiday. You know who gets national holidays off? White-collar office workers. You know who doesn't get national holidays off? Schlubs who work at Starbucks. Can't tell you how many Christmases I worked, and I wouldn't get Election Day off either. So we're missing the point with some of these conversations. You know, we're trying to help the vulnerable, but we're not helping the vulnerable. We're just additionally helping the people who we've already helped, and we're not helping the vulnerable. Oh, they got a smaller office? That's neat. I would love to see fewer fucking office buildings. Sitting half empty perpetually, sucking up resources. Love to see it. All right, now what color? Let's do... Now this is pretty much how we normally do Kirby's, so I guess let's do our berry. Let's do our dark purple so we have an idea of where Kirby's bits end. Ooh, Kirby bits. Oh yeah, Beanie, of course. Yeah, no, we wouldn't want the wrong people to vote. God. What if poor people start voting? Ugh. I'm just praying that right now is some kind of major inflection point and something shifts and we don't stay like this forever. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I guess we could just go the other way. That's fine. God, I'm glad I didn't put a whole face of makeup on this morning. It is damp and sweaty. Always fun when just that lonely sweat drip just goes trickling down the back of your shoulders. Ah, I shouldn't have said that. Somebody's gonna put it on a fetish website. I want to see royalties, damn it. And then... Oh, did I miss some gray? Is that a different... Oh, no, that's a different pick. Okay. This purple here. Alright, and then we can just drop a line all the way to the bottom. Kirby slowly comes into focus. Man, if I were better at things, I would do these in, like, TikToks. I feel like these would be extremely popular TikToks. Very satisfying watching them just come together. But also the idea of filming something for 8 hours to turn it into something that lasts 30 seconds gives me a rash. I'm sure there are embroidery TikToks, and I don't need to break into that market. I'd probably have to show some feet if I wanted to make any money doing that. Grid, why haven't we bought an air conditioner yet? I'm gonna try to play another. It seems like the last couple weeks over the weekend I was trying to play a, you know, like a little indie game. It's been little indie puzzle games lately. What was it? Typo Man was awesome the other week, and then Pan Pan was less awesome. Still interesting though. So I'll probably do that again this weekend, but I don't have an idea for what little indie game we will be checking out. That sounds really fun. I always wanted to go skydiving. Man, this is a lot of shadow. That's okay. Oh no. Boxy is drunk with power. What has happened? Alright, I think that's as many stitches as we can get out of that floss. Gosh, a whole universe of games have just opened up to me to be able to stitch now that I don't have to. Now that I'm not constrained by Kirby. Still haven't finished Sarah's Christmas present. I think you can see it. Oh nope, it's on the bookshelf on the other side that you can't see. That's awesome, Boxy. I'm so happy for you. Oh my god. So Grid and I went to the theater yesterday. We stopped by just to say hi for no particular reason. And IT was there. And they were like asking me what my laptop login was. And I'm like, guys, It's been a year and a half. I don't know. What the fuck? I didn't sit here for the last year and a half thinking, oh yes, my work laptop login. Yes, that. I will memorize forever. In the position I had for 3 months before we shut down. All right. Okay, let's actually close that one off and then jump down to the bottom of the boot. Thought I felt a big snarl on the back, but I did not. Oop. Throw my needle like a dart. Perfect. Nice. They're definitely chipping. But man, I love this polish. Ooh, wow, they're chipping really bad. Ah, it's fine. You can't tell because they're shiny. Love nail polish. All of these things that I hated as a kid. Because girl stuff is bad. That I'm embracing as an adult. Gosh, how could you? I used to freak out about sometimes because, like, if I wear scrubby, especially this last year, I would wear, like, scrubby clothes all day, and then I would try to kind of dress slightly nicer for stream. And then that shirt, whatever, what I would put on for stream wouldn't necessarily be dirty. I just wore it for, like, 3 hours sitting in a chair, so I wouldn't want to put it in the wash yet. But if I don't immediately wear it again the next day, then it sits on the floor, and then it does get dirty and stanky and stepped on. So I would always freak out about wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row until I mentioned something about it in Discord and everybody was like, Ala, we literally never notice. Never, I have never noticed. Never pay attention. And I'm like, hell yeah! Gonna wear the same shirt forever now. Alright. We walk up here. Oh, I'll do that myself. I just... And especially, like, pants. I'll wear pants for, like, a bunch of days. But I was always worried about it if I was on video online. That's true. Oh, to be human. Alright, and now where? Now we go over to this foot. Outline another foot. I just destroy my jeans anyway. I'm really hard on pants. Oh, you shouldn't wash them because... Ah, I see. Yes. Yeah, it's better to wash them... Or it's better to wear them once or twice. Well, it's better to wear them a couple times. Like, this is my favorite shirt, but you can't look at the back of it because it's got all holes in it and everything. I'm so sad. I try not to wash it. Try to wash it in one of those, like, lingerie bags. On delicate. And then hang dry. The most effort I've ever put into any of my clothes ever. Oh, are we done? Oh, we need to jump over to the eyes. This was definitely a challenging Kirby pattern because he's on that diagonal. And it's definitely hard to make Kirby's eyes be a diagonal. Oh no! Yeah, Grid has a bunch of special shirts that I try not to wash anymore. Can't get rid of them because you like them so much, but can't wear them because then you can't wash them. All right. Maybe let's do... God, I hate doing the dark red before I do the red, just because it's boring and I don't like it, but... I think I want to do the dark red, and then the normal red, and then I think I might wrap it up. So I can go get a milkshake.
Thank you for helping us help you.
Something
help
happened.
us
So
all.
far, so good. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How y'all doing today? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Getting in the last of our Kirby's. Oh man, I just kind of like caught a half glance of Kirby's hat here and I missed the Ren Fair. Hey, Habu, hey, so far so good. Thank you. I do love my Kirby's. We've got 25 of them. I'm not gonna take them all back out, but boy, do we have some Kirby's for you. Hey, Melodic Nightmare. Yep, this is it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to actually like specifically finish them all on camera, but I'm gonna be going back to work, so this will be our last weekday sewing stream. It'll have to swap back over to the weekends at some point. After I get situated back at my daily grind. F for Ren Fair, indeed. Man. I miss it. Maybe there will be one this summer. Actually, I haven't really looked. Maybe there is one this summer. Who knows? Maybe there's a Ren Fair that I can attend. Alright. Is that enough dark red? Yes. Okay, so let's do the normal red. Actually, I suppose if this is the Kirby finale, I could stand to put all the Kirbys out. I suppose we could do that. Should have just left them out last time. Just totally destroy my work area with Kirby's. And one Shy Guy. Yeah! Thank you, thank you. It has been an exciting couple months. What was I doing? Red. What did I do with the red? I probably buried it under a whole bunch of Kirby's. There it is. Okay. Start up in the hat because the hat's more fun than feet. You know, I keep trying to decide what my absolute favorite Kirby power is, but I just can't. I used to think it was Plasma. And Plasma is like easy mode, because Plasma fucking travels through walls. You can, you know, ranged weaponry that travels the entire length of the stage? Yes, please. I know everybody says Hammer's easy mode, but Hammer does more specific damage, but you have to be closer to the target. But man, I love Mirror. And quite frankly, I know it's super cliche or super, you know, boring and super pedestrian, but I always loved Beam too. Beam is a solid power. Ninja's fun. Fighter is a good choice. I have nothing nice to say about Suplex, but that's me problem, probably. Oh, Kirby is awesome, yeah. The whole concept behind Kirby is neat, and I really think Superstar pushed the envelope with having, like, well, I mean, it's not even, it's not up for debate, it's fact. Superstar pushed the envelope having Kirby have, secondary moves. Like, multiple secondary moves, which I always loved. Kind of feel like that was almost a precursor to Smash in a lot of ways. Just that conceptually. And you can feel that through line if you pick up Kirby Star Allies. Because I have a lot of problems with Kirby Star Allies, but it feels like the other side of... Kirby Superstar felt like the first side of the, like the front side of Smash, and then Smash happened, and then Kirby Star Allies feels like the bookend on the end of it. No, I will not elaborate. You gotta respect Nintendo for maintaining their through line, their thought process through years, through decades. I gotta try to play Donkey Kong 90, oh shit, was it 93 or 94? Every time I say it, I get it wrong. It's the other one. I think it's 94 for the Game Boy. Cause a lot of things in that, back to 1994, precursor thing, or foreshadow things like Mario Maker, which is so cool. You know, you're moving blocks that you're creating bridges with. You're creating them. It's not like a bop this block and then it turns into a bridge. It's like you get to design where that goes. In a Game Boy game in 1994. Okay, this one's one shorter. I really wish Nintendo would stop putting out games that I already own and making me pay $60 to play it on a new system. I could do without that. But in terms of creative process, I really appreciate Nintendo. Okay, there's our hat. Well, I guess there's half our hat. Maybe we'll do the blue part of the hat, too. I'm on a roll. Now we gotta do some Pete's. God, I love this song. Fight the current by big giant circles. Then we do one here. Skip a highlight. Jump up onto the top of the toe. All right. One boot done. Hooray! Boot. Ooh, it's starting to cloud over. Please rain. Please. I beg. I've recently reached the age where sitting in a rocking chair on my deck while it rains is like the pinnacle of my idea of excitement. If the rocking chair were any more comfortable than it is, I would just fall asleep instead of sitting to watch the rain. So I haven't quite fallen off the deep end yet, but we're getting there. It's coming. All right, then we need... Doesn't it sound perfect? It is perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Still have some work to do to the deck, but probably won't end up happening till next year. But that's okay. I've got a chair, and that's all that matters. Man, I just wanted to say, I really appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me during these cross-stitch streams. I didn't think they were gonna be anything. I didn't know that I was really gonna necessarily get through all the Kirbys, but this year has kicked my ass, and I had a couple people tell me things like, you know, the consistency of the streams were kind of a help because they were something that helped mark the time, something that was, you know, you got to communicate with others, and kind of a little bit of a break from everything else. And man, that was certainly the case for me, putting them on. For a while there, when everybody was working from home, it seemed like these afternoons were absolutely rocking in a way that I just did not expect. Oh, thanks, Steph. But yeah, the afternoon streams in the beginning were just like crazy effective. Well, I don't want to say effective. It's just so much fun. None of this was expected. I appreciate all of you so much. I love the craft streams. I love just chilling, you know, and I love watching them too because they let me get my stuff done. I love lurking during other people's crafts and then doing mine. But this has just been such a positive experience out of such a shit year, and I really appreciate all of you. I'm talking like they're over. They're not over. It's just kind of we're moving into a new thing. Oh. All right, let's do a little bit more blue. Moving into a new iteration. Oh god, I am dripping. Let's see, what do I want? Yeah, I think I want this dark one. I want to preface this with I have absolutely no plans to do this whatsoever. I'm just saying this as a hypothetical. I keep occasionally trying to like conceive of a time when I would stop streaming, and I still just can't. Like, what must it be like to stop doing this and then not ever do it again? I don't want to stop streaming, and I don't want to conceive of a time where I would, but just as a thought exercise, you know? What would it look like if I didn't do this anymore? That always feels kind of like my safety. If it gets to the point where I'm examining this hypothetical, thinking about it in a positive way, then maybe I know I should stop, but I haven't gotten there yet. Oh man, it got dark. Oh god, and there's a cool breeze coming in from the window. Hallelujah. Me too. I will like them more in 2 weeks when I have health insurance again and I can afford my migraine medication, but me too. Actually, I didn't stream outside this afternoon because I thought it was supposed to thunderstorm. And it kind of looking like it's gonna. But it was so warm I wouldn't have been able to go this long if I had gone outside. Despite Grid's creation of Carl. Oh, The Messenger. I've been trying to think of what these last couple songs have reminded me of, and I just kept coming up with Ninja Gaiden, which obviously is what The Messenger is based on, but I was like, no, it's a different game. What other game is it? It's The Messenger. Ah, that was a good game. That is the shitty part of streaming. I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with each individual game as I kind of would want to sometimes. My ideal world, if it's a game that really kicks my ass, I want to play it through one time. No spoilos, no nothing. And then I want to play it through a second time with a walkthrough. Getting every single thing. That's my ideal. Something happened. Hey Bob7684, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Ministry of Silly Walkthroughs, new friend. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, I think that's rain I hear. Hallelujah. Thank you. I can't wait to get sued by John Cleese someday. I don't know why him specifically. Yeah, that was kind of my thought process. It's funny. If you Google search Alidus, it's a, oh god, it's a corporate architecture? No. Fuck. It's, something to do with, I think it's corporate architecture. My dream is to get big enough that that they have a problem with me. And then I'll pull out, like, AIM records from before they were an incorporated company. Of me and my shit-ass friends from high school with the same username. It will be the dumbest lawsuit. Oh, also a plant, yeah. Yep. Did the company not come up? It's yeah, Alidus LLC is my first hit. Real estate development, that's it. Real estate development. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is a US-based thing. Okay, we're done with the dark blue. Great! Well, I kind of wanted to go get a milkshake and sit on the side of a river, but it seems like the river is coming down from the sky now, so I think my river dreams are SOL. Woo! Thunder! If I stop streaming, it's because I lost power. Aw, man, I want nature. A tampon subscription company? Okay, first of all, I would like to subscribe to that company. Second of all, that's amazing. Oh my god. My mind is blown wide open thinking I could get tampons on subscription. Holy shit. That's fantastic. Let's see. I can imagine. Good lord. That is so specific. The grid's kind of screwed all the way over, because Grid Monkey is taken by every like gearhead in the whole world. There are so many like Grid Monkey garage places. I want it to be this color because I like this color so much. Let's just have it be that color. Yeah, racing stuff. And doesn't somebody have your Instagram? Not that you want an Instagram, but they don't even use it or something. I was just so happy that Twitch finally let me have just Alidus instead of Alidus K. I don't know what happened on the Alidus account that they had it locked for so long, but they did. Oh, on Twitter, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's see if I can manage to avoid all of the highlights for this side also. God, I love this color so much. One, two, and then skip. Oh, that's the worst! The worst cash cow. Oh my god. It's so frustrating. You're like, you're not even using it. Can I just have it? I could do so many good things with it. I think I don't have my own Twitter either. I think I have an, oh yeah, my Twitter is _K. I can even do just K. Gotta throw an underscore in there. How would you put in a request, though? I mean, other than, like, DMing them and being like, hi, can you delete your account? Oh, temperatures dropped like 5 degrees in the last 10 minutes. I'm so happy. Oh, you can? Oh, interesting. Well, shoot. Shows how much I know. Oh man, we have a hydrangea bush in the backyard. Sorry, this isn't related to Twitter usernames. And they're beautiful. They're these big, puffy, white flowers. They're like the size of your head. They have a whole bunch of flowers on them. But when they get wet, they get so heavy and they just flop over, and then all their stems break. So we basically just tied the hydrangea bush together to itself the other day, trying to keep them all up and out of the driveway and over off of, like, the rose bush that it's smothering. And now it's just gonna droop again. Oh, your followers don't move with you? That sucks. Wait, your Twitch oh yeah, your Twitch followers do move with you. I should know that, considering I changed my username. This is a thing I should remember. I shall support them so good. They're just getting very forward. They're leaning over a couple of rose bushes, and then the rose bushes are getting all damp and mildewy. Ugh. Let's see. We tried to... I don't know anything about anything, so we tried to get, like... There were tomato, cages in the garage. So we tried to take a tomato cage, but the bush is too big. I'm glad that our landlord wasn't around because she probably would have had a heart attack. Like, no, I swear I know how to garden, I promise. I know what I'm doing. Oh man, Grid, we should have mowed the grass yesterday. Alright. Oh, no, no tangles. We're so close to the end. Well, I mean, the end of this right now, for now. Alright, so I will be back this afternoon around 6 p.m. Eastern, and we will be playing some more Paper Mario. I will be back tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern with more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Man, I'm having a lot of fun with that one. Having a lot more fun than I had with Echoes, or... I don't remember what the first Prime was called. Was it just Metroid Prime? Whatever the first one was. Although it is tearing up my wrist. So, that sucks. But, it's okay. Please forgive me for my one final, obnoxious self-promotion, but if you see any Kirbys that you just absolutely have to take home, there's a link to my Etsy down below. If they aren't up there yet, they will be soon. I am finishing a couple of them, and as I finish them, they will get put up on the Etsy. There are a couple that I haven't gotten up there yet that'll get made. I have to put up fire. So, that'll happen soon. But there are a bunch of them up there. Let's see. There will definitely be more craft streams in the future, friends, I promise. Because I have too much fun with this to stop forever, but I am giving myself grace and patience while I figure out how to go to work again and deal with what I imagine will be a very, very high, fast-paced, stressful job, at least for a while. I will still be streaming in the evenings, but we'll see how often. We'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. I'm gonna go get a fucking milkshake! Yeah, milkshakes! It's gonna be awesome! Let me see if there's somebody I can send you to. Whew! Oh man, I have to choose between Avidia and Fedrin. I don't know who to choose. I guess I'll pick Fedrin. They're both playing Minecraft. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you everybody for the raids. Thank you for hanging with me for these fun afternoon streams. Everybody be well, and I will see you next time. Have a good night. Afternoon.